What's good, y'all? It's C Class and FCC TV for the creatives of the culture. And today, we're going to do something different. We're going to switch it up. Today, I'm going to do a piece on the story I just heard about, just came up in the news. This story is about a dude trying to catch a lick. In the hood, that fast come up, that AKA that fast cash, is some of the things that, we all love to get. We all love to live by. A lot of dudes don't want to go to work. A lot of dudes feel like I'm on parole. I just came home, or I've been home for a little while. I need to get that same money I was getting before. A lot of dudes can't go from hustling, scamming, or robbing, making thousands a day, thousands a week, to working a regular job. For some dudes, it just won't cut it, and they resort back to that fast life. So today, this story I'm gonna speak on. I don't know the dude, but he is from New York City. He's a New York City resident, and the case we're speaking on is cryptocurrency expert who was shot in Midtown Manhattan on March 18th. Now, the cryptocurrency expert is 35 years old. His wife is a 26-year-old model. He's a French-born living in Hong Kong with his wife. He's a tourist visiting NYC, and on Friday morning, he's getting out of his Uber in Midtown Manhattan in front of his hotel. Now, mind you, this is Midtown Manhattan, New York City. This is the 50th Street, I believe, on the east side, March 18th. So Midtown Manhattan in the morning is people up and down, hustling and bustling. It's New York City. So broad daylight, Midtown Manhattan, the cryptocurrency expert exits his Uber. As he exits the Uber, he turns around, grabs his lady's hand. She exits the car with him. As he exits the car to walk to his hotel, a man comes up from the side of him, grabs him, and says, "Give me the shit." And before he could do anything, the man shoots him, boom, boom, and he falls. And as he falls, the man continues to try to take the luxury watch off his arm. Now, mind you, this luxury watch we're talking about is called a Richard Mille. A Richard Mille is worth from 200,000 to up to 2.2 million. The exact watch this guy was wearing that day, the cryptocurrency expert, was worth $450,000. Now, we're gonna get into the good part. It's in the good part yet. So as the guy's on the floor, the attempted robber is still trying to get the watch off him, and he shoots him 3 more times. Boom, 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 boom. Hits him 5 times now. Mind you, Midtown Manhattan, broad daylight, a gun going off 5 times in the morning. I know that woke up the whole block. Pretty sure there's witnesses. And mind you, let me say this one more time. This is Midtown Manhattan in front of a hotel. This guy's a cryptocurrency expert. He has his own sort of like Cash app that he does in Hong Kong and overseas. So the hotel he's staying at is super luxury. And with super luxury comes with what, y'all? A lot of cameras. Cameras in Midtown, just period. But in front of a luxury hotel was cameras here, cameras there, cameras there. But we ain't get the good part. So as he's on the floor getting shot, his model wife, who's 26 years old, she comes to his rescue. She jumps on the back of the robber and starts hitting him on the back, beating him. "Get off my husband! Get off my husband! You're killing him! You're killing him!" So as she's doing that, the guy is still trying to get the watch off his arm, not knowing that Richard Miles luxury 200 to 2 million dollar watches come with security features only made for the watch buyer. So the watch this man had on had a security feature that only he knew how to take off. It's not like a regular watch. You would hit a click and it comes off. Now this part comes in as if you're gonna be a robber, you're gonna be a stick-up kid, you're gonna be doing heists, you have to do your homework. Because if you'd have done your homework, you would know these watches come with certain security features that only the buyer can use to take it off. The buyer would know, of course, the jeweler would know, and maybe he tell his wife or son or somebody else, he let them know how to do it. Showing them X, Y, Z. So now, with that being said, the guy couldn't get the watch off. And after he shot him 5 times, the wife beating on his head, people coming, he has to escape. So he gets out of there, he runs off. Now, in the police scanner, I heard the um, news reports I've read, it says he ran in another hotel or building. It says and he came back out with different clothes on, dumped the bag inside of a garbage, hopped inside of a BMW with a female, and then minutes later, someone came to that dumpster and grabbed the bag, which may have been his clothes and the gun or whatever else may have been the weapon. So at that current moment, the suspect got away. He fled the scene, got away. Um, the wife stayed with her husband, crying. Husband shot in the groin, in his legs 5 times, exit wounds. You know, it was a very horrific scene. You know what I'm saying, to be, coming home in the morning with your wife just to go to your hotel and get shot up like that, and for her to see that. So a lot of questions are being raised in this case because I've seen, the guy's stable condition, and he was trying to find out was he being followed, because you understand this is a Richard Mille watch. You know what I'm saying? This is just a watch in your arm. You have to be close up to see this. This ain't something you just walking by and, what I'm saying, oh, it's a Richard Mille watch. You just happen to, jump on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that happens, but he's trying to find out was he being followed, because on his social media, he shows himself being in New York City. He shows off his watch and a couple different watches. So maybe the assailants was watching his social media and followed him, because they did catch him getting out of Uber right in front of his hotel. So, I mean, to catch him like that on the spot is, sounds like, somebody did a little bit of homework, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't do too much. In hindsight, 2020, you have to give it the perspective of the person who's doing the crime, because you gotta look at it like this. You know, this guy jumped out the window to commit a robbery in Midtown Manhattan in the morning. He had a mask on, of course, COVID mask, stuff like that, you can wear masks. But to say that he took a chance saying, you know what, this is a $450,000 watch. If I get this watch, I guess my life would be changed. I have enough money to, do something with my money. Not saying positive, negative, but having just the money to be able to do stuff. So I guess he took it as, this is one shot in my life, because, you know, as the story unfolds, the guy was captured. Surveillance cameras tracked the BMW down to his girlfriend's home in Queens, and he's arrested. He's 35 years old. I'm not going to say his name. I don't know him. Don't know circumstances, and also you innocent to prove guilty. But the suspect is a parolee. He's a parolee. It said he served a stint in jail for 6 years for gun possession. Was released in 2011, and then 2012 got arrested again for another gun possession and other stuff. Did 7 more years. He was released in 2019. So 2019 to 2022. So mind you, he's already have 2 felonies plus this. If this guy did this, he's done. 2 felonies, and you on parole, and another gun possession, attempted murder, robbery, firing a gun in a public dwelling, firing a gun in Midtown, you know what I'm saying, just for that gun possession, assault. Man, they're gonna give this guy over 75 years probably. Then it's a tourist, and he's a white tourist at that. You know what I'm saying? The wife is white, Chinese. So it's gonna be very bad. I'm saying this to you guys out there who like to commit crimes, who like that fast buck. This is one of them stories where it ain't worth it. Because now, if you think about it, 450,000 versus these 75 years you're gonna get, I'm pretty sure whoever did that is saying right now, damn, I shouldn't have did that. But this comes with the life, the fast money, won that Bentley, won that Richard Mille. Nobody want to live life in their own pace. Take their time to get their money up, stack their money and make it. Everybody want to go from on a block, on a corner with nothing to tomorrow, Bentleys, Jaguars, and big chains and rollies. And 9 times out of 10, it don't happen like that. And this is one of those stories where it didn't. So I feel sorry for the dude who got shot, and I feel bad for the dude who got to go to jail, because in the day, nobody won. One dude in the hospital, scarred for life, traumatized. Another dude gonna be in jail for life, traumatized, because I know he's sitting back thinking about if he have a child, his mom, his family, like, I'm done. And I'm like, this is it. I went out on a limb trying to, I can't even say trying to come up, because it was like, it's more of a wild limb rolling the dice. You know what I'm saying? He rolled the dice and he aced. That's all I can say, because if you're going to do a robbery like that to such a rich person and a place like that, That's not how you do it. And I'm not telling nobody to commit no robberies. I ain't telling nobody go do anything wrong. But if you're gonna do something like that with a person of that caliber, what you should have did was catch him, grab him, throw him and her in a car, take them somewhere else, take the all their jewels, stuff like that off them, and then you let them go. Unharmed, unhurt, anything. You stay masked up, whether you would stay masked up. And I'm pretty sure if it did go down, it wouldn't be as bad as just shooting 5 shots, gun charges, and all that. So I'm out, y'all. This is a story about a $450,000 robbery going wrong. Now let me know if y'all would have took that chance jumping out the window to trying to get that $450,000 watch. Because you gotta remember, after you get the watch, you gotta figure out how to pawn it, how to sell it. You know what I mean? Don't be a internet goofy and wear the internet and show it off, which some people would do. And secondly, I will say this to all the young dudes out there, older dudes, because this dude they said was 35 years old. So 35 years old, going to prison with maybe a 40, 50-year sentence is life itself. Even 25 years is life. But what I would say to the young dudes out there, older dudes, females, anybody trying to commit a robbery this big, understand that if you don't know how to handle money, you're gonna fuck it up. So pretty much you're gonna be doing a robbery for nothing. You're not gonna go from having $200 to maybe $2,000 to knowing how to handle $400,000. You're gonna blow that money within 3 to 4 weeks or 2 months and be back out trying to do the same thing again if you don't get caught. So my message to y'all is find a legal way to stack your money, find a legal way to come up. If you gotta do something legal on the side, don't shoot nobody, rob them, you know what I mean? Do a misdemeanor. It's your boy C Class, and I'm out. It's FCC TV. 450,000 robbery going wrong in Midtown Manhattan. Cryptocurrency expert. Nobody is safe. If you got them jewels, they coming to get it. Always remember that. Whether you're Chinese, black, white, if you got them jewels and people know you got it, they're coming to get it. So I'm pretty sure that dude was moving around Manhattan freely for many times coming to New York and had no problems wearing his jewelry with no security guards, no bodyguards, none of the above. So thank y'all for tuning in for this. This is a new style. I'll be dropping profile pieces on cases and stories I hear about, just giving my insight on it and letting y'all know what's going on in the city near you or in your city. FCC TV. Listen, follow me on Instagram at CClassAVE and follow me at FCC TV _network. It's your boy C Class. Like, subscribe, holla back.